what's going on, everybody? Payne here. I just want to give you guys a quick shout out. I'm going to be 1 minute just to get everything set up. If you guys have any questions, please note Phantom. Big shout out to Phantom for taking time to do this. He's one of my mods on my membership program. If you have any questions, please give a shout out to him also, and just let him know if you have any questions or anything. He'll take care of you guys. And also all my members, thank you for joining in. And Adib, thank you. Karma, thank you. And all the guys who subbed. Tyler, I see you all the time. Steve, I see you all the time. Book Big, I see you. So Punk Master, thank you guys. So before we do this, guys, I'm quickly gonna just do one thing on my end. I want to make sure I'm set up properly, and then we're gonna get this going. All right, so give me 2 seconds here. All right, guys, so I'm gonna be looking at the what's up, Derek? What's up, Rack? Hey, Escape. So I'm going to be looking at the questions, guys. I'm going to be answering you through voice, not through chat. So just if you have a question and I see it, I'll definitely get to you as soon as I can. I go through all the questions. So the purpose of this, guys, I did this already with the Gara and Donzo banner, is to actually go over the new banners, talk to you guys about the characters. If you have any questions about them, we'll go through some of the things that are going on in terms of what the characters provide you as a player, where to use them. As you guys may have seen or may not have seen the Abyss video that I put up, the stage 20 to 30. There is no worries, don't worry about it, bro. It'll be up online. You can see it anytime. Hey, what's going on? Hey, Irvin. So if you've seen the new Abyss video, I've actually got my Kakashi up to 6 stars instantly, and I put him up to 60k, and I've actually showcased him a little bit on there. So what we can do when we talk about Kakashi is maybe go back to that specific video and take a look at some of the stuff that he provides the characters, also the kind of damage that he does, and we'll talk about that kind of stuff as well too. What's up, Smart? What's up, 7th? Hey, Blizzy. Nick, what's going on? All right, guys. So let's talk about the characters. So first and foremost, I was a little bit racked for sure. So that's kind of what I want to get into. I'm going to show you guys real quick here what I've done so far. Okay, so if you look at my Shinobi list, I've got I put Kakashi up on there in terms of maxing him out as soon as I could, right? So I got the second place one. Shout out to Peanut from ISC who got first right now. I mean, it's a close battle right now, but I haven't maximized him. But what really disappointed me about this character, and this just might be an Abyss because this is where I've done the testing right now, is that the damage output for a brand new power creep character just wasn't there. Now I have to kind of go back and research a little bit to see if guard rate and guard damage rate was the reason why some of his damage was so low. Because a lot of the units he's attacking are D units, right? And D units bring a lot of guard rate to their kit. So that might be one of the reasons why. So he does range between 350 to 700k in terms of damage. If you look at his attack, I just want to show you guys real quick. So his attack is at 42k. I'm just going to compare someone that's brand new, that's similar to him, that hits a lot harder, right? So let's just look at Naruto Kage real quick. The SR version right here. So 42k, so let's say 43k. If you look at Naruto Kage, he's got 55, but he hits about, I don't know, like 200k more. So, I mean, as an A unit, you're going to nuke harder anyways. That's a given. So perhaps this is actually Kakashi's damage, right? So that's something I'm going to explore a little more into and kind of talk about as I do the showcase. So that's definitely something we'll look at for sure. So let's see. Yeah, no, for sure. So I'm gonna go up here, guys, and really take a look at it. So no, Rack, like, he's a great character. The biggest thing with Kakashi, he's a support character at heart, right? So that's the thing. Like, he brings so much to the table. If you bring him and Shikamaru, for example, together, who do T attack buffs, he'll make like Itachi, Kirin, and all these guys hit like trucks. Like, so what he does best, he does really well. It's just I'm a little surprised at how little the damage was, even though you're attacking D units, right? So that's the kind of thing I'm going to explore a little more. What else we got here? Darian, thank you. Not my birthday anymore, bro, but I appreciate it. It was on the 19th of November, but thank you. We'll say belated on that one. Swishness, is the new banner worth pulling at all? So to answer that question real quick while we're doing this Q&A, it is if you're looking for characters that can help you beat PvE modes that you can't do, like for example flashback genealogy and stuff, but they're not must-have characters. Like, definitely get Kakashi from the Shinobi shop, but you don't have to pull for Obito unless we all think that he's a link bonus to Minato and you plan to get Minato. So that's kind of the thing. Hello to everybody else that joined. Okay, so let's go through this. Let's see what we got here. All right, so let's go to Kakashi. So I'm going to quickly go through his kit, guys, with you. I'm going to explain to you with the numbers that we see so far and where we can put him in here. So if you guys have any questions about Kakashi, this is the time to ask. So first and foremost, guys, tribe special, you guys know it's a 2-man tribe. Now my theory here for these two is they're going to have a 3-man tribe with Minato or Rin. So when Minato and Rin come out, most likely these two characters will receive their 3-man tribe, okay? Now the link bonuses, this is kind of crazy. So this link bonus is easy to get. Yamato and Asama are easy to get. Obito, as you guys saw, took me 65k. So some of you may not have this, but defense honestly is not the biggest deal for this character. You can actually disregard this specific character completely if you don't care about defense. Defense really doesn't make or break T characters or A characters, right? And then lastly, this one down here. So you kind of do need 2 URs. So most people probably do have Sasuke Heavy, and Naruto's obviously easy to get. So this one here and the top one here matter the most. This one here can be neglected, but if you're going for the rainbow frame, you're gonna have a tough time getting it if you don't have all 3. Okay, so link bonuses not bad. I just want to show you guys the stats now. So his crit rate is pretty good at 6 stars. His crit damage rate is decent at best, and his crit suppression rate is not bad. So this here is a little low, like 34% at a 6-star. It should be closer to like 40%. So I'm surprised it's kind of that low. So that I think might be one of the reasons why he's not outputting as much damage as he should be. And if we look at enhancement and gears and skills, I've pretty much got most of it maxed out. Here, let's actually just max this out a little bit more. Push them up. But yeah, as you can see here, everything's maxed out. So let me just show you guys what the numbers look like from a... it wasn't FG6, it was Abyss. That's what I'm trying to figure out too. And Bushi YouTube, you should be using Ryo summons, bro. Just what do you do with 100 million Ryo summons? Just non-stop Ryo summons. Get your speed, get your gamma up, get potion elixirs, just Ryo summon everything. So here's what I'm going to do, guys. So I'm going to go through slots. Let's see. Sorry, I'm just make sure I got all the questions here. Video games are cool. What's the best way to get Shinobi coins? Play the game. Dailies and arena, man. Only way to really do it, and log in. That's it. Is Obito worth summoning? He's not. He's good. He's a really good character for PvE content. He's not a must-have, but I keep saying this. You need to make sure you guys have the mindset. If you want to pull for Minato, think in your mind that Obito and this Kakashi are going to be link bonuses to him. So, and I'm talking about the Jonin Minato. I'm not talking about Hokage Minato, right? Because there's going to be different versions of him coming out. So my theory is that Minato is going to come out as a Jonin version where he is in charge of Rin, Obito, and Kakashi. So that's what I think is going to be happening, okay? So keep that in mind. Is Kakashi's buffs passive? How does he have to be active? I can't differentiate. So his buffs, this one here, for example, Thunder, is he boosts all active allies if you're faster than your opponent. That's the only thing that matters, if you're faster, okay? So these will activate as long as you're faster. And yes, he has to be active, right? Like if he didn't need to be active, this whole word wouldn't be here. So he has to definitely be active for that to work. And in terms of this here, he does have to hit his S2 for all the T units to get attack up. Now, I'm going to just show you guys numbers. Like I said, White Light Blade, this is the percentage that I was talking about. So I'm really shocked, to be honest with you, that 269.53% wasn't doing more damage. And if the target is a D unit, it's supposed to do 33% more. So if you add these two up, you're closer to like 300 some odd percent, right? And then on top of that, he lowers damage reduction rate after hitting. So that's an after effect for the rest of the battle. And he lowered damage increase rate. So the fact that the numbers were so low when I was hitting D units is what kind of caught me off guard here. Because these power creep units are supposed to be hitting way harder. Because if you look at this and you compare it to, let's say, an old unit, right? Let's say an old OG unit that's a T unit. Let's just say, for example, let's go up to Kirin. Actually, no, that's not a good example. Let's do single target. Here you go. Like, look at Hebi's, 154%. So Kid Kakashi does 110% more damage overall, but it's hitting way less. So something is either off with my video in terms of maybe guard rate was happening a lot more often, or something's up with these numbers. Now, granted, it does scale a lot off of your attack and everything else. So the attack there is double. So, I mean, Heavy's got 82,000 versus Kakashi's 44,000, right? So that's a big deal. But yeah, if you want to really take advantage of him, his bread and butter, guys, is going to be this here, and especially his LB2 as well too, which actually will give you some survival rate and some extra guard rate. So the best setup for him, we're going to actually go ahead and do this real quick, in my opinion, is going to look somewhat like this. And then I'll come back to questions in a second, guys. I just want to go through the list here, okay? So, sorry, 1 sec here. Let's do this one. Okay, so this is how I would probably build Kakashi in terms of the unit that I'd want to use. So, I mean, you want some A units in there anyways, right? So I'd probably put Naruto Kage. We can put Gaara in there for the extra attack up. Let's do that here, so that way he gets the boost. Oopsie, where's that? Where's that guy? Where'd he go? Where did he go? Gaara. This is just a theoretical team, guys. This is not a team I'm using. This is just, again, pure theoretical, okay? So then here I would put in someone like Kakashi for the stun. All right, so let's just say that. So that there I got attack boost, and they give attack boost to everybody. Naruto Kage S2 gives attack boost to A units, so you want to do a little hybrid, right? Now down here, if you want to do a T team, you want to do this. T, Itachi, for example, and then this is where you put Kid Kakashi. So his active cell will give these guys a boost of attack. Kirin's attack will also stack with Kakashi's attack, and then they all get the extra crit bonus off of each other as well too, because Kakashi offers crit. Oh, sorry, Itachi offers crit, and so does Kakashi, so they would stack as well too. So the numbers would be really good there. So this team would be like your massive T nuke team. Now to add to that even more, you keep Sai in there. He'll give attack up to everybody. You add in somebody like Shikamaru, who also does the same kind of thing that Kid Kakashi does. He gives T attack units attack up, but he does it through a trait, which means he doesn't need to actually activate a skill. As long as he's in the fight, you're good to get that. And I'm not talking about in the rotation. I'm just talking about in the fight in general, so on your team. So you can set that up there. And then if you want to add in an extra stun, you can do so adding another T, or you can put in a power nuke like Boruto. So something like this would be an FG team, right? Or even better, if you want to do something even better here and add a stun, you put in someone like Deidara. So he gives crit rate up and crit damage up additionally. So if you look at this team here, you're looking at attack up, nuke, attack up and damage increase rate up, attack up, crit damage up, attack up, all T units. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 units all benefiting from attack up, almost at 40% at this point because of Shikamaru. Chakra up and attack up, and stun and damage, DRR down, and then you get the crit rate and crit damage rate. This team here would destroy an FG that has a D unit, or even ATB. Like this is a crazy team, right? So that's the kind of thing you want to build Kakashi with. You want to make sure you pair him with other units that stack attack, that stack crit, that are T units, and if you have Shikamaru, these two will be a dream team together. I promise you that your T units are going to hit 10 times harder. All right, so that's how you'd want to use Kakashi. In Arena, you can pair him with pretty much anybody you want in this cell. If you want the attack up bonus, or any cell actually, if you want the attack up and crit up, he'll just make that cell, or not that cell, sorry, the active allies that much more powerful. I say the cell because normally you start off with the same 3 in PvP, but then as people die, obviously you can rotate. So as long as the same people are in the same rotation as him, they're active, they'll get that buff. All right, so that's pretty much Kakashi. So let me go up here and look at a lot of things and see where we're at. Apply your question about Obito. Yes, you'll get every single fragment not from day 1 though. You'll get it from day 2, but whatever floor you're on, you'll accumulate it from that floor. So you won't recoup the ones from before. Hey Tate, what's going on, man? I'm good. Thank you. What's my favorite anime? Naruto, Samurai Champloo, Full Metal Alchemist, and Bleach. I think those are some of my top favorites. And Full Metal Alchemist, specifically the Brotherhood one. Palma, congratulations, man. That's awesome. Best way to 5-star. So use your Omni fragments and do events. So that's the big thing for new players, especially, guys. A lot of you are asking, like, how do I... So, for example, I got Kakashi or Obito. How do I 5-star? Well, the thing is, you need to build your account, right? As the stronger you become, the more you can do in terms of events. And that means completing stuff like this. So let's just go back here for new players, especially. So veteran players, hold on a sec. Let me just show new players how it's done in terms of doing this. So this is what you'll end up getting, right? So this here... You'll get UR frags, SR frags. You're going to get fragments for the characters. Now, the way it works is you have to have the actual characters in your roster, not on your team. So you actually at least have to own a 1-star version minimum in order to collect these fragments for these characters. And the only characters that are going to be collectible are the summon characters that are featured. Okay, so floor 1 you'll get rares, floor 11 and up you'll get SRs, floor 21 and up you'll get all the above, including URs. So it's imperative for new players to focus on getting your rank up and getting strong enough to start beating floors 21 and up to get the UR fragments. That is how you get 5-star URs, okay? Outside of the events. And then you'll eventually get drops like this. So you'll get 2 and 2, and it accumulates. So it's like, it's 15 times 2, 15 times 3. So you get up to 30 to 33 fragments a day if you complete the entire thing. All right, so that's answering a question there. Killer Fox, wait, what does being active mean? So active means you have to be on that rotation during in that turn. So active means it can be any cell. You can have energy, spirit, and force, but if it says active, only those 3 units that are attacking are gonna get the buffs. That's what active means. Hey, so now what's going on? Let's see here. Is the game about Naruto? It's no, it's not. Noob Life. It's not about Naruto. I mean, it is about Naruto, but it's not. It's a different story. It's like you're collecting cells and you're going back in time and reliving stories that happened in the past. So that's essentially it. Let's see here. Sorry. Do I think last banner or this banner is better for PvP? Honestly, I think last banner. To be honest with you. Hey, Escan, how are you? Okay, sorry. Where am I going here? Yeah, the max floor is Bobzilla. The max floor is 30. Yeah. Diego, did I figure it out? No, not yet. We were just talking about it a second ago. Thanks, Dave. Appreciate it. I'm good, guys. I'm good. Thank you. Why does he Keith? I have a lot of notifications, man. I check them all. You'd be surprised, but. I don't know why it keeps saying that. So anyway, so where were we here? Sorry. Negligible? Why am I saying that? What's up, Reach? Let me just. Sorry, guys. I'm looking at the questions here. Sorry, I have another question. Is it possible to transfer mobile? So for Boost YouTube, you can transfer the account, but you can't transfer the currency. So you can't transfer the Shino coins. So you have to remember that if you're gonna go on a PC version, you're gonna actually have a different currency called gold coins, and they don't transfer the same way. So if you want to use your Shino coins on your mobile, you have to use those first beforehand. 6, is the new Kakashi worth replacing OG Boruto or Traveler Gaara? So 6, are you referring to PvP or are you referring to PvE? Yeah, Sai is definitely better for Chakra. Chakra is definitely Sai's thing. Yeah, I know. I heard Obito got shafted. I'm sorry to hear that, man. That sucks. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to look at, trying to see everything here, guys. Sorry. Yeah, that 3 a.m. summon video is never happening again, Keith. That was a lot of work, man. Yeah. So we'll see what we do here. How would I do a team for Obito? We're gonna get to that, Marvin. I'll definitely get to that. All right, Tate. Have a good one, bro. Yeah, he's really good, Eskian. Quadri, he's really good. So I'm reading Silas here. I have a 4-star Danzo and a 4-star Karin. Should I run them in the same cell? Also have Mama Sakura. Yeah, don't run Karin. That's the big thing. Don't run Karin at all, Silas. That's your first piece of advice. She's useless. So avoid her completely unless you're doing a tribe, which is also not the greatest. So Pale for Obito, you want to put him in force. Okay, so let's actually go to Obito. I'm actually going to go to him right now for you guys. Okay, so we talked about Kakashi. You guys understand where he kind of belongs, right? So again, I'm going to show you guys the team I set Kakashi in. So if you're gonna set up Kakashi, you want a lot of T units. You want to pair him with Shikamaru, right? And unfortunately, like I can't edit this and show you guys numbers right now. But I mean, if you guys want to go back and take a look, this is kind of what I'm talking about. So if you go to Shinobis, I'm just gonna finish up Kakashi real quick here, guys, just to kind of give you guys an idea of what I'm talking about. So if you look at the SR Kakashi here, and this is what I'm referring to, if you can get him to pull off this move here, because it lasts for the rest of the battle. So 12.79% attack up for all T Shinobis, right? And then you can also pair him with Shikamaru. So let me go back to Shikamaru here. Where is that? There he is. If you can pair these two together, guys, you got a pretty damn good winning team here. So this is what I was talking about here. So he also has it at 16.92%. So that'll stack, right? But this is only for 2 turns, but it'll still stack every time. So now you got 30% for all T units and attack, okay? And then if you watch this part too, he boosts all attack for all tactical shinobi by 13% for the rest of the battle. So add that on top of it. So now you're hitting a 43% more attack just with these 2 characters for all T units. 43% more attack. So your Itachi, if you have the criminal Itachi, he's going to be one-shotting people left and right. Right? So like that's what makes these 2 so deadly together. So I highly recommend, guys, if you're building a PvP team around Kid Kakashi, this is the right time to be focusing on Shikamaru, because Shikamaru also is one of the best units for Alliance Team Battle and FG, so which is Flashback Genealogy. So these 2 here are the golden ticket to make the rest of these guys hit way harder. And that's just 2 units. We're not even taking into account all of these guys that do attack up as well, right? So if you do attack up from every single unit here, a quick calculation, you're looking at over 120% attack just from those units, this combination of units for all Ts. So Itachi here, especially being the hard hitter, he's going to pretty much one-shot everything in PvP specifically, right? Okay, so let's go to Obito. Veihan, the most damage I've done? Honestly, I'll be honest with you, like 3 million damage is the most I've done, but that was with Hebi. Hey, Amran, welcome to the game, bro. I'm doing good. Yourself? Yeah, Corinne, I don't think Corinne's going to really do much for herself, unless they bring out another version 6, to be honest. Alright, so let's go to Obito, guys. We're going to talk about the actual UR unit that I spent a ton of money on. But I don't have him fully leveled yet. Okay, so I'm gonna do that with you guys right now. So let's see how much of this I can actually get out of the way. So you see I got him to 94. Link bonuses. This is kind of crazy. Okay, so he's got a lot of URs that are required. Like, look at this. For his defense, he requires UR Itachi, Akatsuki version, and requires UR Hebi. That's a heavy link bonus. This here is pretty straightforward. Obviously, you can get them all from the shop and you can farm Guy, but this here is not farmable. Like this, you actually got to pull these characters. So this kind of is kind of scary. And then here you go for all you trolls who love the 3rd Hokage. Here's Hiruzen and Asuma. Asuma's easy to get. Hiruzen's easy to get. You can get them from the Alliance shop or the Shinobi Exchange shop. But again, this here is kind of crazy. But yeah, let's look at his actual stats real quick at 3 stars. Crit damage increase rate is really high at 3 stars. This is insane, to be honest with you. Because normally you get this at like 6 stars. Like I think if you look at my Kakashi, he had that at 6 stars. So when you get him to 5 stars, this is going to skyrocket, which means this man is going to hit so freaking hard. So Obito definitely will be the harder hitter between the 2, hands down. But he's an A unit. That's what they're meant to do, right? Tribe Special, it doesn't change. They're still the same. Highly don't recommend using it. Let's go to enhancement and gear though. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this, guys, while we're chatting. Actually, let's go through the skills, then I'll start doing that. So the Fireball Jitsu, I got him to level 3. Just so you guys are aware, Blue and I did this test. Blue did it earlier this morning. I tried it as well too. At level 1, his special Jitsu in Abyss did 836k crit damage at level 1. So the way this works is it takes the multiplier here. Then it adds the multiplier here if you have more HP. So right away you're already kicking at way more damage. You're 275%, and then it lowers the target's increase rate and then target reduction rate by 35%. This here, that 35%, is a ludicrous number. The only one that does more than that right now in the game as a single target is Shikamaru. So when you rotate back to hit that target again, if you do hit that target again, that target's going to take 35% more raw damage. So Obito is gonna hit so freaking hard, guys. So I'm just gonna quickly do this while I can. And we're gonna jump onto the second skill, because I want to get this part up. I actually want to see how much damage I can do in my showcase. So I can tell you now, for all of you wondering, is Obito good? Yes, he is good. Is he a must-have? Absolutely not. He's not a must-have, but he is really, really good. And he's going to help a lot of people finish a lot of content. So I'm protecting my comrades. So this one here boosts own attack and critical rate for the rest of the battle. As you can see here, 7% and 8%. The key here is the rest of the battle, guys, which means this will stack. So sometimes if you don't want to use your Jutsu because you want to save it and you pull off your skill 2 again, this percent will go to 14%. This will go to 16%. This will stack every time you do it, as it is for the rest of the battle. So your crit can skyrocket, your attack can skyrocket even more if you cancel your Jutsu and just do the skill 2. All right, so that's a piece of advice I'm going to give a lot of you. When you're doing content, guys, such as Abyss and stuff, don't waste your Jutsus just because you have it. You can cancel it by scrolling up on your portrait, and you can perhaps pull off this move instead, and then maybe the next attack you do, you're going to need your Jutsu, and you'll do that much more damage, right? Attack boost L you want up for sure. Large, you have to have it for him. And the Courage to Save My Friends. Boost all active allies by 15% if active at the start of the turn. Yeah, that means I believe he has to be first in the cell, if I remember correctly. I think that's the same as Chio. And then this one here, Limit Break, if you view the effect, increases own chakra and boosts own attack at the start of the turn when an ally dies, which is really good. The chakra part nowadays isn't that big of a deal if you have Sai, but if you don't have Sai, this will actually help you. This is similar to what Hebi has right now currently as his base trait. All right, so let me jump back into questions, guys. Sorry guys, I'm going up here. I'll try to answer everyone's questions, so give me a few minutes here. I'm going up. Okay, so I'm starting at Emily. Hey Emily, how's it going? Amazing spam. Who's a good replacement for Kirin? For Sasuke, Kirin for damage reduction rate, honestly it's hard to find somebody to replace him because of the AoE that he does. But if you're fighting D units, like Sarada's good, old school Sarada, and also the new Tobi's really good because of his power creep, so you probably want to use him. But a person that hits all active allies with damage reduction rate, I'm just trying to think on top of my head who that would be. And also gives attack and damage increase rate up. Honestly, there's not many units that can replace Kirin. For those buffs and debuffs, he's probably one of the best in the games. Is CM2... Palmon Lopez, is CM2 and Datara worth leveling? Please answer, guys. Yeah, they are definitely worth leveling. CM2 actually has the best built-in stun in the game, and Datara, depending on which one you're talking about, is either the best crit buffer, which is the T version, or one of the best nukers in the game as the A version. So absolutely, all three of them are worth leveling. Yo, Eric, what's going on? LB2. How good do I think his LB2 will be? Wallace, I mean, let's look back at it again real quick. Okay, so we know this one does attack. So his LB2 is similar to this. If you look back at Hebi's, here we go. So if you look at just the regular version, increase his own chakra, and then when an ally has been defeated, he boosts his own attack. So literally, Obito's is a carbon copy of this, right? So if you think the numbers are the same, I'll be honest with you, it's only decent, it's only situational. It'll be good for PvP if you're losing characters, but if you're faster than your opponent, it's not going to be very good because you're not going to really need your LB2 at all. So his LB2 is not the greatest, honestly. I'm not going to lie to you. It's pretty much the base version of this trait here. So Obito's LB2 could have been better. I think but his base trait is really, really good. Okay, so that answered that question. Yeah, Draven, I heard. I'm sorry, man. Let's see. Sublime, yeah, Palemon, Sublime, the regular OG, they're all really good. Warrior Slayer Gaming, the rates of this game. I mean, yeah, this is pretty much how it works for all gacha, though. I mean, there are some better ones out there that have higher rates, but this is a 9-month game, guys. Just keep that in mind. Rates will go up. If you guys played Dokkan from the beginning or all those other games, all the rates were really bad. Bandai has bad rates from the beginning, but as the game matures, rates will increase most likely, right? XS plot, what is your best piece of advice for someone new? The best thing, bro, honestly, is stop worrying about the units you have and start worrying about your actual account level. So I kept telling this in my new player guide that no matter what UR you pull or what SR you pull, yeah, they're pixels, right? But what's going to matter most is your character level. So what you want to do is use your Shino coins effectively and keep going and leveling up. So as you level up, you'll get the end game content, and that's where the exciting stuff happens. When you start beating end game content and start getting UR fragments and able to get your URs to 5 or 6 stars, that's when the game gets more exciting. But I always say this is my quote, and I'm going to keep saying it: this game is not a sprint, it's a marathon. So don't expect to get there. It took a lot of us 9 months, and every free-to-play player that's stuck around to this game for 9 months now is around 600k power without spending a penny. So it is very possible, guys. This game is very free-to-play friendly, but it does require your patience, and it does require a little bit of finesse in terms of how you handle your account. The main thing for Shino coins for a lot of you players should be using it to get your stamina refreshed at least 3 times, and then getting your rank up, working on the shinobis you have, and then pulling for major characters that you care about that are power creep especially. That's the best piece of advice I can give you guys. Steve Bello, is there a tribe worth having? Yes. So there is a tribe. I'm going to show you guys real quick the tribe. So this is a shout out to Giacomoco and Cephia and Bun and those guys who actually did all this testing. The main 2 tribes that everybody's currently using to beat events, so I'm going to show you this real quick, guys, is going to be this tribe here. And we'll go back to building a team around Obito in a second, okay? This tribe right here. I've got it maxed out now, but this tribe is the best tribe in the game for major events. Okay, the second best tribe in the game, this one's actually not bad either. If you're looking for like something for Abyss, this tribe is really, really good as well, because it gives you a lot of defensive buffs, which will keep you alive longer, and gives you chakra as well. The Akatsuki tribes are another really big one. A lot of people don't use these because they don't know about them, because they're new to the game, but the old Akatsuki tribes, like these ones here, are fantastic. They do no damage, but they boost your stats, like critical rate, critical damage rate, by an obscene amount for the rest of the battle, and they can stack. So if you do this tribe twice, for example, your crit rate is over 100%, your crit damage rate is over 100%, and your status effects are landing more often by over 11%. So the Akatsuki tribes are a must-have. The Connected by Feelings is a must-have. The new Tribe 7, so using Boruto, Sarada, and here, let me just find Boruto here. Where is he? There he is. So this right here is an amazing one, and it's actually one of the oldest tribes in the game. So you can get free-to-play characters and max them out and do insane damage. So some of our members, shout out to those guys, we took them from 27% to almost 100% FG by using just this tribe alone, and you know, playing around with their team, obviously. So yes, there are a lot of tribes that are worth having, but only, and I'm going to stress this, guys, only for PvE content, not for PvP. Never use tribes for PvP. You are doing yourself a disjustice by doing so, and a disservice, so definitely don't do that. Okay, sorry, I'm going to keep going here, guys. Question, Obito. Yeah, Obito, 7th swag, yeah, Obito will hit harder than 7 SR Boruto. Not a 3-star, though. Like, a 5-star, he will 100% hit harder. Now, here's the thing. Like, 7-star Boruto has to be base Boruto, though. Like, if you have weapon fragments into him and scroll fragments, then no, obviously not. No one's going to match that nuking power. If you go base to base, though, absolutely. 7-star to a 5-star Obito will definitely hit harder. So Stratos, same thing for you. Probably not. No. So Boruto will hit harder for sure, because he has the damage increase rate up. He has all the extra stats at Awakening. So definitely keep using Boruto. But if you get your Obito to 4-star, that's a different story. Level 54, Buckbeak, you should probably be about 150 to 200k, depending how you're spending. Right about that. All right. Sorry, guys. I'm still going through the questions here. Where was I? Sorry, I'm pretty hot. I'm pretty up there right now. I'm trying to keep up with everyone's questions. There's a lot coming in at once. Where was I? Oh, fierce. No, you're not, but I appreciate it. That makes me happy. My guess for Obito, probably SS for PvE content. He definitely is going to be SS in my opinion. He just hits way too hard to ignore him. So Exploit's question was, what rank, what tier would I put him? The little bit of testing I've done right now, he's already shown enough potential. So SS for sure. SKN Quadri, I know I saw your question about Kieran Sasuke, bro. You're gonna have to go through the team building channel for that, man. I'm sorry, I don't do team building on live streams unless I'm doing it for myself. I wish I could show you. I've actually used it. So Keith, the rewards I believe are Shino coins. I don't even remember. I can't tell you the numbers today, man. I can if you ask me tomorrow in a comment section, remind me and I'll try to tell you what the rewards are. But they're pretty good. I think you end up with like 12k arena TOE coins a day or something like that, or maybe 8k or 9k. It's something high. So yeah, it's pretty good. Lavidas, yeah, you got to spend more Shino coins to refresh your stamina. And remember, guys, for new players, hey Bear, what's going on, bro? Remember that as new players, there is a stamina refresh that happens 4 times a day. All right, so if you go into the main Discord, somebody here can put the links on there for you. If you go to the main Discord, you can actually take a look on reaction rolls, and there's a place that you can click a roll that says stamina and marketplace. Do yourself a favor, get those in there, guys, and you can get yourself the reminders for the 4 stamina refreshes, which will give you 240 stamina extra a day. So that's a lot for free-to-play players, especially new players. So definitely do yourself a favor and get that. Smart, it's going to be Kakashi and Jiraiya. Oh, Nick, perfect. Thank you. So there we go. Congrats on Kakashi, man. Over 1 million Ryo. Sorry, 1 second here, guys. Sorry, I'm going through the questions the best I can here. I'm good, Emily. Thank you. Imran, for new players, if you really want to re-roll and that's the path you want to take, it's actually you want to roll for either old school Kakashi, but realistically you want to get either A Sublime Datara, or D Sasori, or T Itachi. Those are the 3 mechas. T Itachi is the key, guys, for new players. And the reason why I'm saying this is you're going to have an event when you log in for SR Heavy, and in the middle of that marketplace where you can buy Awakening Orbs, Scrolls, and Talismans, those are the 3 items you want to buy when you get Itachi. The reason why is you can put those things into Itachi and buff them up so much that you probably won't need to get them to 4 stars for quite some time. All right? That's my key advice to new players who are re-rolling. Get Itachi, go to the Sasuke Heavy SR section of the marketplace and buy out the Awakening Orbs, the Scrolls, and the Talismans, and pump that into Itachi, T Itachi, and watch him he'll steamroll through everything for you. All right? Yeah, exploit. There you go. That's exactly it. Let's see. Where am I at now? Is Kakashi good with 4-star Gaara and new Sasori 5-star in attack boost cell? Yeah, Hyper J, that's not a bad cell. Realistically, you're losing a little bit, though, if you have Sasori in there with them, because Sasori, to get the most out of him, requires somebody who does status effects, so confused. So, for example, Naruto Rin and Sasori are the perfect combination together. So that's who you want to have. You can throw in Gaara in there if you want as a boost for attack, but you don't need it. All right, later, guys who have left. Okay, sorry, I'm trying my best here to go through this, guys. Is Killer Bee good, Ken? No, Killer Bee is not good. Step Up banner, amazing spam for New Year's or anniversary. Most likely going to be anniversary, but you know what? It's been every 3 months I've noticed it comes out, so we may see one for New Year's, but I think New Year's might happen. Okay, sorry, I'm still looking here, guys. Yeah, Marvin, congrats on that. Karma, what do I think will be the death of this game? A better Naruto game coming out. That's the truth. That's the only way this game is going to die at this point is if a much better Naruto game comes out and steals all the players. What should I full box for just my team? Oh, Buckbig, only work on your main 9, and then actually you should be working on total 15, but your main 9 is going to be your bread and butter for a while, especially as a new player. So focus on main 9. Rib, if you're stuck at 49k power, you just need to keep leveling up your characters and level up your account. That's the big thing. Use your shinobi coins to focus on refreshing stamina, get those stamina bonuses, work on Gamma when you open it. You'll get past 49k. That's really low, bro. You're just in the beginning of the game. You'll skyrocket through that very quickly. Yeah, Vlad. So use shinobi coins to not level up your characters. Use them to refresh your stamina. and then focus on the characters that are going to be your main 9 characters. If you don't know what your main 9 characters are going to be, guys, there's a ton of videos out that I put up for team building. You can watch that. You can also jump into the main Discord and go to the team building channel, or you can join my membership and I help you personally there with my team. We do a ton of great work, but so does the main Discord for free. So it's up to you guys if you want personalized help from me versus going to the main Discord. I just want to touch on that real quick, guys. Like, I do my best to provide as much help as I can, but time is very limited. Many of you know I have a wife, a kid, a career, and I obviously do content for you guys. So I wish I could help everybody as much as possible, but I do get hundreds of DMs a day, and now I have a membership plan where I focus on 27 members, and I'm giving them my full support because they're obviously paying to be there. Not just for team building, but just to be there around myself and the team. So as much as I love you guys and I appreciate everything you guys do, team building is something that I'm strictly focusing on there because it just takes up so much of my time. I don't only build your team, I explain to you why I built it the way I did. I give you the nuances, the exact reasons behind every character and why they're placed where they are, so you understand as a player going forward, okay, like, I get it. Because of these buffs or debuffs or these status effects, this is how a team should be built. Like, that's my point of teaching. It's not just here's a team, go play. I try to explain to you why you should build that team. Sizzle, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. I it's awesome to see that, man. And I've seen a lot of the other players coming out saying the videos are helping them, and that's the whole point of this. So thank you for that. Yeah, Irvin, if you get all of it done, you'll get to 5-star. Okay, sorry. I'm still going here, guys. Hey, Mr. Man, what's going on? I'm trying my best to go through all the questions here. Someone's questions keep getting canceled. Should I work on the old Team 7? Trunks, no, work on the new Team 7. Don't worry about old Team 7. They're out of it. The only one that's good there is Mama Sakura. Okay, sorry guys, I'm getting a lot of questions. I'm trying my best to keep up with them all. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and build a team around Obito real quick because I said I would do that. So give me a sec here. Let's go to the team. So this is the kind of team you want to use for specifically flashback genealogy, where you can put someone like Obito in, okay? So a lot of the teams here are going to look somewhat like this. Let's go with number 5. So here is how an FG team is going to look, okay? I'm going to explain to you. So Flashback Genealogy, guys, is an event that happens every 2 weeks after Abyss. It'll pop up with the next banner. So every second banner, you get Abyss, and then you get Flashback Genealogy. And I mentioned while I was talking about Obito that he's going to be a perfect addition to a Flashback Genealogy team. So what that means essentially is you want to build a team around your main co-op or tribe units. So Obito doesn't have a tribe that's worth it, so he's going to be using co-op. So the way you want to build him is as follows, okay? You want to first off build a heavy A buff team unit that's going to be able to buff him to do more damage. So the first person I put in here was Haku. And the reason why Haku is so key, guys, as a unit for Flashback Genealogy is because a lot of the characters that we get are T units and A units, and A units specifically that you have will excel in beating those events. So Haku, what makes Haku so good is his or hers, whatever way people want to look at him or Shim, has a skill 2 that boosts attack up for all A units for X amount of time. So 2 turns, I believe, right? And then from here, you want to add in a secondary booster like Naruto Kage SR, who also does the exact same thing. So now you've now boosted 2 attack powers for all A units, and I believe they're 18% or 20% a pop. So that's a lot. All right. Here you want to put in another nuker. So, I mean, depending on what you're fighting here, you could do an AoE like Sublime if you want to hit both units, or you can throw in somebody else that's a heavy hitter as well too, or somebody like Neji who can give you Chakra if you don't have Sai, or you can throw in somebody like Sasuke Kirin. Now, a good option here actually would be this. So I'm going to explain to you why I'm doing this, okay? Give me a sec here. Let's go back to Naruto. Where is he? Naruto SR. Kirin. There we go. So Sasuke Kirin is a very popular choice here. Okay, and the reason why he's such a popular choice is he has a skill 2 that lowers damage reduction rate for all opponents for the rest of the battle, which makes these two guys hit and everybody else hit about 20% harder. Or sorry, not 20, 13 to 14% harder. That's a big amount. So this is a good starting lineup for your Force team. Your co-op team is going to be this team. Now, this is my co-op team always. The only change I would do here in this case is adding Obito. He is the perfect replacement to SR Boruto if you don't have a crazy buffed out SR Boruto. The reason why is he gives attack up just like Boruto does through his trait rather than his skills, and he hits way harder with percentages, right? So this team here would destroy. Even if you don't have Hebi or Kakashi, or if you have one or the other, another good option here would be Kiba. And don't sleep on Kiba, guys. He does a lot of work for people because of his instant jutsu. So he'll actually jutsu twice. He'll get his first jutsu here, like Kakashi, and then he'll get the co-op jutsu. So this is also a very good combination right here. So Obito, don't sleep on him. He will definitely be hitting very, very hard for you guys. If you're a brand new player and you pulled him, this is where he's going to belong in that event. All right. The other team here you're going to set up is you're going to have Datara. Right here. Where is he? Oh, sorry, I'm going the opposite direction. Datara right there. The reason why you want Datara there is he's going to give everybody crit up. He's also going to give everybody the ability to do crit damage through his trait. A lot more crit damage. It's like 20-something%. You want to put Sai first, though. You want Sai's. You never want to use Sai's Jutsu. You always want to use Sai's skill 2. So you cancel the Jutsu. You use the skill 2. He'll give everybody 18% attack power for 2 churns. That means the next force churn is going to be all Jutsus, 18% stronger, and as will your co-op, okay? Datara is going to give the crit, as I mentioned, and over here you can put another A unit like CM2 who will nuke down usually A's and T's. Okay, so this is how my team would look. So as you can see, there can be a rare, there's a couple SRs, there's a couple URs, but this team here will give the maximum output for Obito to do a ton of damage, guys. All right, so keep that in mind. This team can dominate an FG very easily. Even at 565, you can be at 430k and still dominate and beat it. And we've proven that actually through our membership program, and also through like just people doing it through main court. So this is very, very feasible. Okay, all right, guys. So I'm gonna keep going here. Yeah, if someone's asking my age, I'm 37. And a lot of people think I'm a teenager for some reason. Maybe I sound like one, I guess. Compliment? I'm not even sure. Vlad, can you re-roll when you start? Yeah, there is a re-roll method, guys. If you're brand new players, you want to do 2 things. If you're playing on mobile, okay, you can actually jump into the game. Don't link it to anything. Do your rolls, and then if you like what you get, you can link it afterwards to your Google Play or whatever. Okay, so mobile, that's how it works. So don't link right away. Just wait till you pull. If you don't pull something, start over again. If you don't like what you have, jump into a new server. You can have all 27 servers. You can have a character and re-roll on all of them. Okay, for new players, I don't recommend going to older servers. You're gonna get dominated. If you're a new player, go into the newest server that's available to you. Okay. Another re-roll method, if you're going through PC, is you just create new emails. So if first email doesn't work out and you go through all the things, then you jump onto the next email and you start a brand new account that way. So that's the re-roll method. Okay. Karma Sama, I'm not to be mistaken by my Karma. Is Kamu Kakashi and UR Heavy good for a reroll? That's not a bad reroll, Karma. UR Heavy is still one of the best characters in the game, but if I were you guys, if you're new players, go for the power creep character. So like Itachi, Sublime, Datara, and Sasori. Even Toby SR is great to have. The new Boruto is incredible to have. So go for the new ones. Hey, Mr. Man, what's going on? Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm going through the questions here as quick as I can. Is Chio good? Chio's better now. Still not a good character. Not a good character to have. Like if you have other options. SKN, yes, Orochimaru, Sasuke, and Kabuto tribes. It's a decent tribe. It's not a very good one, though. Okay, sorry, guys. I'm still going through here. Is Kamui Kakashi good? Yeah, he's good, but he's also not anymore. Like, he's good as a buffer, right? He's not going to be a damage dealer for you. He's going to be a great buffer. Because if you kill when you do Kamui, if you kill after the fact, he gives everybody insane buffs. So Kamui's great for that. But he's not one of the greatest characters. Raul, what female character do I want to see? Honestly, I just want to see a better Tsunade. I love her as a Hokage, and I think we need to see her in a better form. What's my career? I'm a director in IT. Is Sasano Itachi good in 5-star form? Justin, he's probably the best character in the game. So yes, definitely. Can someone post a link to the Discord? Yeah, if somebody can post a link to the Discord, guys, for the main Discord for the people that are trying to join, please do so. For my membership Discord, guys, it's only through joining through the program. But yeah, we can definitely, Phantom, I don't know if you have it or if somebody has it. If you guys can please link it, that'd be great. And if you guys are wondering if characters are good, remember, there's a tier list that's created by Binato and myself and Blue. It's on my videos. You can also check it out on Reddit. So guys, jump onto there. We have every single content covered for characters, right? While I'm doing this, guys, I'm actually going to jump into my video today, and we're going to look at Kakashi's damage here, okay? So here we go. So here's a prime example of what I was talking about. I'm not sure why Kakashi did such little damage, but here's what we're going to do. I'm going to silence myself. I don't want to hear myself talk. Do it all day. So here, I just want to pause it right there. So look at that. So granted, it's an A unit. So 341k crit for a power creep character is not a lot. So that's an A unit, okay? I just want to point this out real quick while we're on here. I'm gonna actually go to the bottom. Jam, go to the tier list, buddy. Go to the tier list if you want to know all the characters. There's a tier list on there. You guys can check it out. Brian, you can play this game on mobile, absolutely. But if you're not from Canada, US, or Japan, it has to be through it has to be done through VPN. All right, so here we go, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and find more examples of Kakashi's damage here. Okay, so give me a sec. Here's another one. So that time he hit Shikamaru and only did 238k damage. No crit. That is really, really low. Like that is like an old school character that you can use. And I think that was a co-op even. So like this is not a good sign for the damage that he's outputting, especially for a character who's in a 1.5% extra damage. Like look at this. Watch this. So Heavy's going to do his thing. 1 point something million. And then you're going to see this. Right there. Look at that. 238,185. Something's got to be wrong. Something doesn't add up here. For a character with that much of a power creep, something is definitely going on. Justin, this game is very free-to-play friendly, yes. All right, so we're going to jump into the next one, guys. Let's find the next one. I'm just going to keep finding these hits. I just want to find out how many of these Kakashi hits we can locate. And I wanted to see the damage that comes out, okay? So one sec here. Let's keep scrolling. Here we go. This one might be it. Oh, no, I did Itachi there. Okay. Let's keep going. If you guys haven't seen this video, it's posted online. You guys can go ahead and check it out there. I'm just trying to find you guys some Kakashi examples. Just because I haven't maxed out, right? I'm just trying to show you guys the damage output is not that great. And I'm very surprised about it. So let's see. Do I do a co-op? Okay, so here's another co-op, guys. Or do I co-op here or not? Yeah, I do. Okay. So here's another example of a co-op, okay? So remember, keep in mind, my Kakashi's 6 stars already. And he's got 60k power overall. And all his skills are maxed out. So what was that? 200 something K. There was no guard rate there. So that's what I mean. For some reason, something is up. I don't know what it is, but for Kakashi, he's just not doing that great. Thanks, bye. Have a good one, bro. Talk to you later, man. Should we still work on Kakashi, Leonardo? I mean, like, here's the thing. He's a great buffer. Like, he's gonna make everyone else around you better. Oh, really? You guys can't see it? Oh, that's crazy. Oh, that's weird. Sorry, guys. Yeah, so I will tell you now, The actual video is a couple seconds behind. Okay, so I don't know what's going on. So you guys can't see the YouTube screen at all? Yeah, I'll post a Discord. One sec, guys. Let me do that real quick first. And a lot of people are asking about it, so. Where is that information at, actually? I'm trying to remember now. Actually, Phantom, do you know what the... Is it down here? Here we go. One sec, guys. I'm going to open it up here and I'm going to post it for you. Whoops, sorry. That was my phone. I apologize, guys. And let me just pin that real quick. Yeah, no worries, guys. Don't worry about it. I'll pin it. There you go. It's pinned, guys. Anyone who is not on the main Discord, that is where you're going to go ahead and sign up. And you guys can start doing all that stuff with the rest of the community. Justin, no, I'm not from the US. I'm actually from Canada. Yeah, that's really weird. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know if you... Okay, let me go back into this, guys. Let me see if you guys... Tell me if you guys can see the video, okay? I'm going to try to play it again. I'm going to play it here. Can you guys see this now? Okay, so if you guys can see this, I'm going to go back and show you some damage again, okay? Okay, so here's the first one. So there's 409k on an A unit, okay? That's a crit. So that's actually a decent amount of damage for a T unit to be doing to an A unit. That one was good. Can you guys see this now? Okay, perfect. Okay, so I'm going to keep going, okay? So 409k. I'm going to keep going here. I'm going to show you guys some more examples of this. Okay, so here's another one. This now is a co-op, okay? So remember, co-op, you do 1.5% more damage overall. Okay, so let's pause right here. Okay, so I just killed Shikamaru, but it's a T unit hitting a T unit. And honestly, right now, the only person that is setting up any defense for this team is SMJ with a little bit of guard rate, but there was no guard there. So to do 238k on another T unit is very, very low for a power creep. Okay, I'm going to keep going, guys. Sorry, I'm just trying to find the other attacks here. So I think this is another one here. I'm pretty sure I did one here. Okay, so again, there are no buffs on the opponents, okay? No buffs on the opponents. I'm going to show you Kakashi's damage again. And again, granted, he's hitting another A unit that's higher up in the Abyss chain, but a co-op should still do more than this. Oh, so there. Never mind. I'm actually hitting a T unit. So as you can see here, no guard rate, guys. There's no blue shield up. There's no pixels here to show that a guard rate even happened. 194k attack. 194k. That's not even... Or sorry, 294k. Let me go back a second. Where is that? Let's go back here. Yeah, 240. I think it was 249k actually. So not a lot of damage. I mean, like it's just surprising. So let's see if I can find some more examples. Again, I'm just showing you guys this because I want you guys to see exactly what's happening with Kakashi as a brand new character. Because this is so he hits harder on D units. Okay, so here's a D unit. $268k on a crit. 268 on a crit. It doesn't work still? Ah, man. Okay, no problem. No problem, guys. Sorry, I'm just playing it off of YouTube. Thanks, Trick. Appreciate you coming by. So anyways, I'm just showing what I was showing you guys essentially was just damages. Okay, so Kakashi's not doing very good in damage. So here's the thing. what I'm trying to get at here is if you're building Kakashi for damage, don't bother doing it for damage. Build him to be a support character for people who actually do good damage, like Itachi and Sasuke Kirin. So don't worry about using him as a damage dealer. So the main thing in Arena is because... Later, Rice. Have a good one. No, it's not a visual bug. Actually, the damage was there. So that's the thing. So if you're gonna build an arena team, unless you're server 6, so server 6, I'm giving them another shout out again specifically, who uses all D units and T units. This game is very, very heavy for A units. Like A units still dominate PvP. So Kakashi will not sit very well into a PvP into PvP content. He's gonna do really well in PvE content, but not necessarily that good in PvP. Later, Nick. Later, Buck. All right, guys. So that pretty much covers Obito and Kakashi. I just want to show you guys just like little examples of how you guys can set things up. So I showed you a team for Kakashi. Let's here. Let me show you guys. It's okay if the video's freezing, guys. That's just OS my streaming program not working with YouTube that well. So I'm just showing you my video essentially, right? So what I want to do is let's go back to tribes. I'm going to show you guys the team. So this is the Obito team for FG. Again, build a team around him that supports A units and attack power, and just stack attack and crit. Obito will excel. So this is an example of a team that you can put together for him for PvE events only. And this is the team that you want to put around Kakashi. Where do we build that one? This one here. So this team again excels in attack up for T units, and will make Itachi, specifically Sasuke Kirin, and also Kakashi probably hit a little harder. So this team here would be your T unit team for something like FG or Abyss. All right. So that's my setup example for that. Okay, perfect. So that's it for those guys. So now let's just talk about tribes. Hey, Ground Zero, what's going on? Okay, so if you guys have questions, feel free to ask now, and we'll talk about it. Oh, they'll definitely add Shisui, 100%. He's too popular of a character. Actually, while you guys are doing this, I don't even know if I have another setup here to do. Ah, there we go. Join exercises. By the way, if you're doing join exercises and you want the most OP team possible, this is what you want to set up right here. This team right here with SR Hebi, Kakashi, and Sai. You're doing everybody a favor by choosing it. So I'm going to let that play, guys. Seventh Swag Kage. When do I think LB3s will come out? I think they're going to come out New Year, for like around the New Year time, to be honest with you. So I'm thinking around either January with the new release of the New Year's, or we're going to get the 1 year anniversary, so March. Is the SMN and SMJ tribe good, Marvin? No, that's not that good, unfortunately. Any two-man tribes are not that good. Avoid two-man tribes like the plague. Yeah, Exploit. I didn't expect this many people to ask questions. Phantom's the only one I have currently on right now that's doing his best. But I'm going to end up having a lot more set up for the next ones. I don't know if you guys saw my post recently. January 10th, 2021. So a little less than a month from now, I'm going to be doing a live stream with a collaboration with Shiny, with Rokage, with Savage Gamers, and a couple other YouTubers, plus some of the top players in the game. And we're going to talk about everything tribes related, guys. We're going to do a wrap up of 2020. We're going to talk about the best banners, worst banners. We're going to talk about PvP and what can be fixed. We're going to talk about all the problems and good things that tribe has. We're going to talk about the blazing shutdown and get the perspective from Shiny and Rokage and see how tribes can avoid it. We're going to be doing so much in 2021 that I'm trying to put together. So definitely stay tuned for that. That live stream is going to be massive. So mark your calendars. I'll set up the event for you guys to connect to, so you can remind yourself. But that's going to be a big one. How long have I been playing this game? I've been playing this game for at release day. So it's been 9 months now. J-Jazz, Obito's damage is really, really good. Really good. Yeah, no two-man tribes are good, to be honest with you. Avoid them. Completely avoid them. Smart Buy, have a good one. Thank you for joining. Yeah, Imran, that's my speed. Yep. Let's see here. What else am I looking at here? Did you wake up with morning wood? Who doesn't? You should wake up with morning wood. It's the proper way to wake up. Yeah, so Seven Swag, the way I don't the method, the business method here, the business that these guys are running is essentially if you want older units, you want to get their frags, you gotta have to do the extra fragment summon. It's ingenious because it forces you to kind of summon there to get double the frags. It breaks down the UR pool to only 2 URs, but at the same time, you're going to be collecting URs throughout the entire game, so it forces you to kind of go back. Now, a lot of people have been asking, like, is the power creep percentages... Sorry, are the power creep percentages going to be modified once we get LB 3s and 4s? So the way I think it's going to work, this is my theory, it's been my theory from day one since LB has come out, is that LB 3 will just be an extra stat boost, like LB 1 was, and then LB 4 will affect the second skill. LB 5 will be another stat boost, and then LB 6 will affect the special jutsu. So I think that's how that's going to end up going. Later, Nez. Why wouldn't I summon for Obito? Because, I mean, he's not a must-have character, but he's a good character. If you like him enough, summon for him. I mean, there's nothing stopping you from doing that, right? Later, Silas. Yeah, Vienna. If you started playing 2 days ago, please watch the new player's guide. It'll help you a lot. Honestly, it'll get you through a lot of things. There's also a 1.5. It's an hour and a half guide that I made for this game specifically to cover all content within the game with timestamps in the description. So if you're brand new players, guys, you have a lot of resources to go with. Shout out to my boy Bobby on my membership program. He joined me a couple days ago, and he said he's been watching my videos from day one. And I watched his brand new account, and this man is so stacked for a brand new account because he's just been listening to advice. And I promise you guys, it'll help you a ton if you just watch the proper videos. Speed video is a huge one. All the tutorial videos that I have in terms of like new player guides and stuff, watch those, pay attention to them, and you'll be able to roll the proper way, and you're going to be miles ahead of the competition. Later, man. Okay, so is it possible for to get a unit banner as a new player? No, unfortunately not. You'll never get it unless you're on a new server. Vienna, if you're a brand new player, bro, and those are your two URs, I would, again, I don't promote rerolling because I think you should focus on your account, but you can get way better accounts. So Vienna, personally, I think you should be rerolling for T Itachi. So, excuse me, for Criminal Itachi, A Sublime, Datara, or D Sasori. Mobile bot, have I stopped playing Genshin Impact? Yes, I have, as a matter of fact. I have stopped playing Genshin Impact because I just don't have the time. Busy career, busy life. Now a membership program that I have, almost 30 members that I'm helping on a daily basis with my team. Just no time for gaming. I actually barely even time for myself lately. I'm trying to obviously help the community out here, help my members out, build a brand obviously here, and I'm also trying to bridge gaps between all the YouTubers that are related to Naruto. So as I mentioned, that whole collaboration with Shiny and Rokage and Savage Gamers, I'm trying to actually get the Naruto universe together to make one big happy family and give the community a lot more to work with. So that's kind of the goal. Keith, what's re-rolling? It's when you decide to get... yes, you should re-roll for Itachi Criminal. Charles, yeah, he's not bad. He's not bad. Rerolling essentially is the concept of not getting the role you want or getting the character you want and then starting over on another server and doing the same thing over again and trying to pull for the proper character. And then when you get the character you want, that's the account you will keep. That's the purpose of rerolling. Is it normal to be level 58 with one UR? You'd be surprised. Yeah, it is normal. Absolutely, Diego. The memberships are $199 for the basic a month. This is a month, guys. It's not every day. It's $199 a month, $499 for the extra package. If you guys go to my videos, guys, there's a join button. You can click on it. It actually shows you all the packages and what's included in them. Yeah, you can check out each tier and which one works for you. Please don't take offense, but do you have a real job? Yes, I have a real job. I'm a director in IT. Yeah, I do have a real job. I have a wife, a kid. I got a career. I do this for fun, guys. As a matter of fact, a lot of people here think I do this for money. I just want to point out, I make on YouTube in a month what I make at my work in a day. I just want to clear that up. I actually was thinking about making a video to show you guys how little I make on YouTube. Like, I literally make what I make in a day at work is what I make in a month at YouTube. So this is not for money. I don't do this for money. This is not a career. This is for fun. I started this, so a little history. I started this in May of 2020. So 7 months ago, I started this with 0 subscribers, 0 experience on YouTube, because my boy Amaran said, you know what, you might be good at this. Give it a try. I said, you know what, I'm bored. It's COVID. I'm locked in. Let's just do this for fun. So I love this game. I decided, you know what, I'm starting to learn about it. I want to get back to the community. So I started making videos, tutorial videos and showcases for the community because I was whaling. And at the time, a lot of people didn't have the characters I had and at that maximum level. So I said, you know what, I'm going to showcase these characters for people so you don't have to waste your resources by seeing a maxed out character and being like, okay, you know what, he sucks. I'm going to put my resources, which are very limited, to something else. So that's how it continued, and I just continued going. And I fell in love with the community. I fell in love with this game, and I continue doing so. So yeah, I'm good. I'm good, Aiden. Thank you. Only way to get bentos, guys, is buying them. What's the average you spend on SEs you spend on a featured UR? Okay, so the average you spend is 15K. The thing, so I'm gonna clear up a little bit of air here for you guys. Okay, so what is it's a very good question. How much Shino coins does it take to pull a featured banner? The average, guys, and I'm not kidding you, I've pulled 1 million almost worth of Shino coins in terms of characters. 1 million, okay? The average is about 15 to 20K Shino coins to pull a featured banner. Okay, that's the average. The good is a single, obviously, is incredible. The good is like one multi or two. The bad, oh man, the bad. You guys saw my bad. So 65K up to 75K was my worst. So you can do pretty bad. Am I rich? I'm well off. Like, I have a good career. I'm not rich. Rich is the wrong word to be. If I was rich, trust me, I probably wouldn't be doing this. I'd be somewhere in an island right now. So that's the wrong word to use. So I'm well off. I do well. When did you get into Naruto? I got into Naruto in early, like 2003, I think. Who else do I got here? Sorry, I'm looking at questions, guys. Sorry, one sec. Is it worth buying a shinobi that are 1-star with the one? Elvin, the only reason why it's worth buying it is if you're looking to complete a link bonus. So if you know what link bonuses are, they're what gives stats to your character. So this is Elvin's question: is it worth buying the 1-star characters, or if they're part of the event? So for example, the new Kakashi, if you didn't pull him, you want to get his 1-star because the Abyss event will give you fragments to get him awakened up to like 4 or 5 stars if you can go far enough, obviously. So yes, it is worth it to some extent, but if they're not the event characters, then no, unless you're completing a link bonus. Keith, it's Kakashi and Jiraiya. MOBA, I don't know who that is, but I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Do I play Shinobi Striker? No, guys. Honestly, I don't I don't actually play any games anymore outside of this because I don't have time. I'm either making content for you guys after I'm with my family and they're asleep, or I'm doing this kind of thing, or I'm actually playing. Getting caught up on my work. So yeah, I've actually quit Genshin Impact. My PS4 is collecting dust. I didn't even bother buying a PS5. The last game I played, if anyone's curious, is the Final Fantasy VII remake on my PS4, and that was it. So I haven't even picked up Cyberpunk. I wanted to, but again, no time. Prime Wolf, it's the only way to do it. So yes, get him to 6 stars. Prime Wolf is the only way to get Sai, is to get him from the 1-star version and move him up to 6. Yeah, those. How long I've been married for? I'm not gonna answer those personal questions. I mean, I've been married for a little bit of time. I got a kid. You guys know that part. I mean, that other stuff is all good. Did Naruto change your life? Absolutely not. I've watched way more animes before that. I'm way too old for Naruto to change my life. But it's a great question. What's one character you want to see coming to Tribes? Minato. I still want Minato to come, and I want Double Sharingan Kakashi to come. Hey, Kazuma. Thanks, bro. I appreciate it. Yeah, Mr. Man, I agree with you. I kind of hate the fact that they've now littered the pool full of URs, especially useless URs. Like, I wish what they did, honestly, guys, for UR pulls is they had an OG UR pool, which is the old characters without the power creep, and then they had another Legends banner that had all the power creep characters, and it lets you choose which one you want to pull from, right? Because some people may want to pull the OG characters because they need a link bonus, but they don't want to be in the full pool. So I wish they had like a Legends banner, which was the OG ones, and then let's just say like Epic banner, which was like the new one, the new power creeps. Any good SR tanks? Yeah, there's a lot. There is SR tanks. I'm trying to think of more in my head right now. Actually, here there's Orochimaru, who's a great tank for SRs. There's Asuma, who's a great SR tank. So if you guys are looking for just like advice on who's good, remember the tier list does exist, right? Let me actually go to one of my videos real quick and go to one of them. Let's go to the tier list. Sorry, one sec here. I'm gonna go to this one. Oh no, it wasn't that one. Sorry guys. Let me find an old video where I have a tier list set up. The link for it. Here we go. Tier list. Okay. Can you guys see the tier list? If you can't see the tier list, let me know. But this exists, guys. There's a video that I made for this, and then there's the actual tier list. Now it's broken down by arena tier list, and then it's broken down by NWT tier list, which is Ninja World Tournament. If you guys don't know what that is, I think that was SS. There you go, NWT. And then it's broken down also by the 2 events that are PvE. The Abyss tier list, which is going on now, right? And then there is the FG tier list, which is the previous event that happened. So if you're looking for characters, guys, that are good D units that are tanks, all you got to do is just go to this tier list, find a D unit, for example here, Sasori, right? We know where he is, and so you can see his rank right there, S rank, right? For the event specifically. So other good ones for this event, like, okay, FG is a bad example. You never bring tanks to FG, so I'm not going to bother with that one. Let's go back up. So Yamato, a really, really good tank. Guy, decent tank. Asuma, good tank, right? So like, go through the tier list, and you guys can find Sugetsu, one of the best tanks out there for SR. A that we talked about right there, right? So this tier list, guys, Darui is really good. Naruto is really good. So like, you guys can go through this tier list and find every single piece of advice you need for this unit. Shout out to Binato for creating this on the Reddit portion and helping out. You know, SR Heavy, one of the best tanks. Like the free SR Heavy guys, one of the best tanks out there. So definitely go through this for sure. Because, you know, Beast of Konoha, you know, he doesn't die. He's just there. Yep, I can drop that in it for sure. It's also connected to a lot of my videos, guys, but I'll toss this in as well too. One sec here. Here is the tier list. I'm gonna go ahead and erase the main chord information, guys. So if you haven't done so and you want to join the main chord, I'm going to replace the pin right now for the tier list pin. So go ahead and jump off if you want to, but here comes the pin for the tier list. Again, if you see Minato, give him a shout out. Blue as well too. I work on this, so this is pretty much it right there. Yeah, Kazuma, you're right. Abyss is a little rougher for newer players, but they still get more shards, believe it or not. So if you can at least get to level 12 or 13, you're getting more fragments per day in Abyss than you are getting to like the 4th level. Hey, Dominic. Ground Zero, do I think they're going to add that? Yeah, I think so eventually. I mean, we got the Berserk Naruto, right? Which has... Oh, you mean the cloak version from... Excuse me, from the Boruto anime? If that one, no, that's far away. Like his final form? Or if you mean like just the different tales. If that, yeah, they will. Minato is a scary name. Oh, Minato for sure is being added. This is actually a good place to start with him, right? Because the way this game usually works is they go in a certain pattern. Like we already got Kid Kakashi and we got Obito. We're going to probably get Rin and Minato sometime. So yeah. I don't have time, Palemon. I honestly don't, man. I don't have time to be playing any other game right now. Later, Connor. Later, Mr. Man. Thank you for joining, bro. Appreciate it. You think they'll add? Yeah, Madara and Hashirama. So if you guys don't know the whole, thing about Madara and Hashirama, is Kuwa, who is the owner, or I guess the big moderator for the main tribe's Discord. He also does some sort of work for Bandai. He posted a GIF of Madara and Hashirama and said, he's pretty much said like, save your coins for Christmas time. So they're definitely coming out. We just don't know when. How does Abyss work? So if you play Tower of Eternity, Karma-sama, that's how it works. So essentially, every time you beat a floor, you get a reward the next floor, and you keep doing that. And every day you log in, you'll get yourself these fragments for the character. So you have to own Obito and Kakashi to get the fragments. That's the main thing. If you don't have them, you won't have it. Roro, is Toby worth upgrading? Absolutely. Toby's a great character. Yeah, I mean, they could be trolling us. Honestly, they could be. What do you think we'll add for Valentine's Day? Honestly, so here's the thing, guys. If you're new to this game, the Rin Festival is the only event they've ever done in terms of holiday events. This is the first holiday event ever. So they've had 9 months to do other ones. They've had other things they can do, but they've never done it. So being the first one, I don't know if they'll do Valentine's Day. I don't know if they're going to do, a big holidays like New Year's even. So I'm curious to see that. Hey, honestly, Diego, if he does, that'd be incredible. The thing is, if he doesn't come out, it sucks because this game actually gives you gifts. I'm radiation. Sorry, man. I'm going through too many questions. If I ignored you, it wasn't on purpose. I just have so many questions coming up here. Phantom will answer whatever he can, though. What new game feature would you like to see? So, Raul, what new game feature would I like to see? To be honest with you, I'd love to see cross-server battles or cross-server alliance against tailed beasts. This is something that I've been hoping they would do for a long time. So, I hope that they can do... Tribes has been out for 9 months. Sorry, I'm trying to answer the question here. I'm looking at other ones. Yeah, so newest event I hope they do is something like ATB, but I want it to be cross-server where, like, let's say every server has to fight a tailed beast specifically, and then it calculates who does the most amount of damage per server, and then they reward that server specifically based on who did the most damage. That would be the coolest thing for me. Yes, so JJazz, do you think they should add a practice tool to use against teams? 110%. I said that from before the game even came out. 2 things this game needs to do. Damage meters, healing meters, tank meters need to be in the game. We need to know who's doing the most amount of damage, not just by looking at the numbers, but also seeing the end results. Also, they need a practice test dummy. And yes, they need to make this game global. I think it's going to that direction, though, guys. Elvin, yeah, go look at the, like I mentioned, Elvin. I just pinned the what the hell am I talking? The tier list right above. If you look at the pinned messages, Elvin, look at the tier list there. You can click on it. Every unit's there, bro. You can take a look. There's so many units in this game now, and they're all covered in that. So you can take a look and it'll cover it, or you can watch my video and I explain every unit in the beginning of the video and why they belong where they belong, so you have a good idea of what each unit does. But it's completely up to you. But yes, he is a really, really good unit. Beast of Konoha, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of different methods. The simple method is just keep pulling Ryo summons. I mean, I went from 200k speed to 400k speed in like 4 days. So, what other game have I played before? What's my favorite unit in the game right now? I think it's Itachi. I still love the new Itachi. And yes, I have my own Discord server, Ground Zero, but it's a membership-only Discord server because I'm giving about 2 to 3 hours of my time to people on there. So, yeah, it's only a paid membership. So you can actually click on the join button to see how much it costs. It's pretty much peanuts a month. But I do put a lot of my time into the members, and we've seen a ton of success. Sorry, what else was I talking about? Have I played any other games? Yeah, I played the Storm games before. I played knockoff games, believe it or not. Some of the knockoff games are really good. Like Ultimate Konoha Storm, I think, was one of the ones on Android. I played that religiously for a while before Tribes came out, and it was actually a really good game. So I played that. So yeah, guys. Honestly, so Asian Noodles just pointing out here, with this new Rin Festival and the amount of Ryo you're getting, everybody should be using the most amount of Ryo for Ryo summons. Like, your entire goal should be getting Ryo summons. You guys should be all boosting your speed, getting your Gamma coins up, getting elixir pots, buy all the shrines if you have to, but definitely do Ryo summons. I asked about your CM2 Sasuke for your Obito team. Who would you replace him? Oh, I see. You're asking who I'd replace him? Just another nuke that can stun. So put in a stunner that could, like, even I'm just trying to think at the top of my head here who's a good stunner that you can toss in. Like, UR Heavy's good in there. If you that's one unit. B is another unit you can toss in there. So as another UR. So anyone that can stun, because you need somebody to stun. Or Shikamaru. Throw in Shikamaru in there. Shikamaru does fantastic work in that cell. So yeah, CM2 can be placed by those guys. Kazuma, if you have them at 3 stars, yes, you should be fine. If you have them at 1 star, no. You'll probably get to max 4. Obito, yeah, you'll get to 5 star because you only can pull them as 3. Kid Kakashi, though, if you have him at 1 star, you'll get him probably to 4. Yeah, I don't promote those things, what Phantom's saying, but yeah, he's absolutely right. Palma, so right now, as you guys, I don't know if you guys did see, I'll repeat it again. We're having a huge collaboration January 10th, 2021. So January 10th, 2021, you can see my community post. Myself, Shiny, Rokage, Savage Gamers, and a ton of other Tribes players will be doing a giant collaboration talking about the wrap-up of 2020 Tribes, so everything Tribes. That'll be the biggest Tribes event to date for sure. Will I do collaborations with other YouTubers from other games? Absolutely, but it all depends on if it makes sense, right? It's a waste of time if they don't go together. Hey, my pleasure, Byaku. One of my favorite characters from Bleach, by the way. Thank you for that. Can you replace T Itachi for Toby in PvP? I mean, you could if you want an extra stun roar, but I wouldn't recommend it. Your stunners shouldn't cross away from your damage dealers. So definitely just do that. Yeah, Keith, sometimes it is a power check. So if you aren't reaching the power, like if you're way too below the power level, no matter how good your run is, you're not going to beat it. But like I said right now, if Slim is on here, Slim is one of our members. He may not be. He may just be doing his work right now. But we took Slim from 26 to 30 for the first time ever, but just putting a proper team together and doing a proper run. He streamed it. I walked him through it, told him who to attack. We did it in the membership program, and he got to 30. He's never got to 30 before. So it's very, very doable. Who's my least favorite character in Naruto? Probably Kankuro. I don't know why. I always had a problem with him. Any tips for beginners? Yeah, watch my guides. Watch my guides. There's a brand new beginner's guide that I cover everything Obito. So Obito Kid version, go to my channel. Look for my brand new player's guide. You'll get everything you need to know there. Literally, I'm not kidding you. You'll have, and then there's an all-in-one 1.5 hour guide that I made for everybody that you can see every piece of information in this game that you'll ever need to know, and you'll get it covered. Hey, Binato, what's going on, bro? Speaking of the devil, there he is. So Binato right there. I was talking about him earlier, guys. That's the man who puts the tier list together on Reddit. When he and I put the video, I put the video together, he puts it on Reddit. So give him some love. What tier is Obito for PvE? He's going to be SS most likely, guys, from what I've seen so far. And PvP, probably S. Honestly, Radiation, it's staggering to me. So I'm gonna have to play around with him more. He might have low damage. He's meant to be a support unit, but the damage that I've seen in my video is really, really low. It's too low, as a matter of fact. So I'll see. Thanks, Dominic. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate you. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Minato will probably be an A or a T. Keith, so if you go to any of my videos on specifically your laptop or PC, and it's only available in some countries, guys, so I apologize, there's going to be a join button on any of the videos. Click on that and you can see what each tier, there's 3 tiers. You guys can click on it. If you're interested, feel free to join. I'm always here to help either way, the best I can, but I just give you more of my time through that channel. So click on that. You can join through that join button and then DM me once you do join, and I'll send you the Discord information. Yeah, I agree. Jump Festa is going to be a big one. I got D-Ho. Kevin, not really. No, if you got the D Hokage Naruto, he's not very good anymore. You know, I kind of like Danzo. So a lot of people hate him for the character that he is, and I liked him as a character in this game, first off. He's actually a really good character, guys. A lot of people didn't like him as a character overall, so they kind of ignored him in the game. I actually really like Danzo as a character, not for the character, but what he represents. Like in Naruto, he represents the necessary evil that has to exist when there's too good. You know what I mean? So yeah, yes. Do I watch Dragon Ball? Absolutely. Yeah, I've seen Dragon Ball. Yeah, no, Binato, I checked out Kakashi's attack stats. It's not just that. He's just hitting D units for like 200k. Something's up. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, I checked out somebody with close to him in terms of attack, and it's way too low. And it's just all over the place. So, yeah. Where would I put Kakashi on the tier list? Maybe S. We have to play with him more, guys. It's hard to give you tier list numbers right away because I've maxed out my Kakashi already, but I can't give you a tier list for PvP yet because I've only used him for PvE. So for PvE, I put him at high S, SS because he helps everybody else. So that for sure. 3K by the end of this year. I don't even know, guys. What am I at in terms of subs? I'll let you know right now. One sec. I haven't been looking at that very much because I don't really pay attention to that as much anymore. Wow. Okay. I'm at 2,992 subs, so I'm only 8 away. So yeah, I'm assuming so. For OG Jiraiya versus or 6-star Mama Sakura, both. Roy Chowdhury, bro, use both. They're great, man. They're great. Mobile bot, still using S Naruto. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, switch him off for Obito 100%. 100%. Later, Ground. Thanks for joining, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, Swag, I agree with you, man. Danzo is a necessary character. Yeah, see, and that's the funny thing, Kazuma. Like, a lot of people are so obsessed with the actual characters in the anime and manga that it affects. Like, here's the thing with me. I always tell people you can put a stick figure in this game and put a headband around that stick figure and give him the best kit. I will 1000% use that stick figure over everybody else. Like, I love my characters, but I care about a game and what it is, right? So that's what matters to me. Can you give me a tip for my friend? He needs it. Yeah, again, Obito, bro, check out the guides, man. Check out the guides. Here, you know what I'll do? I'm going to post my player's guide for you guys so you guys can have it. Okay, one sec here. So any new players, this is what you want to start with. let's go to my channel. When you get to my channel, you're going to see videos and you're going to see a player's guide. So I'm going to go ahead and find that for you right now. Man, I've done a lot of content so far. Jesus. There it is. Okay, so this is the guide that you guys want. I'm going to go ahead and pin this. The two haters, oh, break my heart. Plus, hey, do you guys like my new intro? Because Karma, shout out to Karma. The man does so much work for me in terms of intros. I do a lot myself, but he's taken over practically. I just want to know, do you guys like the old intro versus the new intro? Oh, sorry, I'm trying to share this. Where am I here? Go back here. There you go. New player's guide key, or not key, sorry, Obito. This is what you want to do. I'm going to replace the pin, guys. Keith, so for Keith's question, the $1.99 is strictly to be in the Discord, get a badge, be around us, be around the positivity, be around the community, have questions during the live Q&As. The $4.99 is where the team building starts. It's $4.99 a month. Again, I give you 2 hours to 3 hours a day. And I can tell you now, the people who have the $10.99, the $4.99, they're super happy with it because they're killing content now. And it's not just myself that are doing team building, right? Keep in mind, it's Blue as well, who's probably the top player in the game right now, actually, to be honest with you, because he's got it completely figured out just like I do. Difference is he focuses on his account. I have to focus on content, and Blue's an incredible guy. One of my favorite guys. Big shout out to Blue. Love him. And I've got other people like AJ for Days, and I've got so many other people there. I've also got some of the bigger YouTubers on my channel. So there's a reason why the incentive to pay more is there, but it's also having more of my time, right? So that's kind of the bigger thing. Swag, yeah, they do, because we have don't forget, we have Zabuza and Haku, right? So they do definitely have a trademark ownership, 100%. Oh man, I appreciate that. Thank you, Ro. I'm not getting into shirts yet. We'll see how big this goes. But yeah. Am I going back to my free to pain series? No. Okay, so here's the thing, guys. Another perk about going into my membership program is I'll be creating brand new accounts on different servers eventually. I've already started one, and I'm going to be creating mock emails. I'm going to try to create the best account I can and stop at level 51 and give that account away to members that are brand new to help you guys out. So that's kind of the purpose of that, right? What's the limit on my channel? I don't know if there's a limit, to be honest with you. I've got 68 members. And Phantom is my guy. So Phantom will be able to answer all the Discord questions. He's my mod there. I've got 4 mods. He's one of my main mods. So any questions, definitely look at that. Asian Noodles, yeah. I mean, it depends on the content, right? Shikamaru is great for a lot of content. He's going to be better for a PvP. He's going to also be better for stun cases where you need it. He's also going to be better for debuffing units. Your Naruto Kage is better for tanking. So if you're looking for a heavy tank, he's good. But yeah, Shikamaru is probably better. I got you, Raul. I got you, bro. If I start doing t-shirts, I'll mail it to you. Also, guys, just so you guys are aware here, a lot of people have been asking me about my book, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put a link here. Which LB2 do you have, Pain? Sorry, one sec here. I'm going to go ahead and so a lot of people wanted to have a face reveal. I'm going to do a face reveal in 2021, guys. I will 1000% do a face reveal. I'm just going to also show you guys something else real quick. So if you guys are curious about me in general, this is me. So you guys can actually find me and a picture of me right here. I do. It's SHXBO. Do you have a beginner's guide? It's linked right now above. It says new player's guide. Look at the pin. If you look at the pin, it's the new player's guide for you right there. All right, buddy? Yes, Slim, I gave you a shout out. So Slim right there is a member. So I wanted to say a shout out to you. Yeah, I'm allowed to do a face reveal, by the way. My wife said, okay, no problem to do it. No problem. No worries, man. So Slim up there, who's a member, he actually ended up having trouble at stage 26. We got on Discord together. We got up to stage 30. So I just wanted to use you as an example, Slim, as somebody who is a member who's seeing success, obviously. There's other members like Sean from Mythic who's seeing success. There's Bobby who's seeing success. I mean, we got so many members, guys. We're just jumping on streams. We're helping people out. Oh, did Shiny hit 100K? Oh, shout out to Shiny, my boy. I'm happy for him. Congratulations to him, man. He is such a cool dude, honestly. Shiny and I have been talking every day. Matt's a real life friend. That guy right there, he knows a little bit about me. Yeah, so if you guys are curious to see what I look like, here's my book. You guys can click on there. That's my real name, believe it or not. You guys can click on there. You guys can see the author, about the author, and you can actually see a picture of me there. So that's the face reveal you're going to get for now. It pretty much shows everything of me. I've shown my face on Discord a couple times as well, too, in terms of which LB2 is good, except for Sai. Pale Lopez, I actually have a spreadsheet. That you can look at, and shout out to Slim and a freaking Mason that are working on it right now. So Palamon Lopez, go to any of my old videos. There's a spreadsheet that's called Main Shinobi Roll Spreadsheet. Click on that and you'll get yourself a spreadsheet that opens up that shows all vitalities and LB2s, and I cover it there. Yeah, Blazing is shutting down, guys. February 2021. Follow my boy Shiny, Rokage, both of them. They're covering it. You can see all that details there. Thanks, No Jack. Appreciate you coming by, man. Am I 100 subs away? I thought I was only 8 subs away. No, I'm actually 1 sub away, guys. I'm literally 1 sub away from 3,000. There you go, Swag. Now you know I'm not 17, bro. I am not 17 years old. For those people who thought like I was 17 years old, it cracks me up. I was like, where did that come from? Everyone's like, yo, you sound like it. I'm like, yeah, I don't know if that's a compliment or not. No, so Morty, Kid Kakashi is a better support unit. Obito is a way better unit for damage. Oh, thank you. So anyone who subbed, thank you so much. I'm 1 away, by the way, from 3K, and I'll do a thank you tomorrow for it if I get it. Is it 3,000? Am I at 3,000? Am I at 3,000 now? Yo, if I'm at 3,000, shout out to you for doing that, man. Hey, thank you. That's huge. Damn, guys. This is unexpected. I did not expect that. Thank you so much. God damn, 7 months, man. That is incredible. Thank you so freaking much. That's crazy. Like, I'm actually blown away, guys. Like, this started off as just a for fun thing. And to hit 3K in less than 7 months is actually pretty crazy. It's surreal because, like, and this is the thing. I don't know if you guys noticed this about me. Yeah, thank you guys. Honestly, I'm like lost for words right now. So this is kind of a cool thing to actually have it happen live. Because before I used to get it and I used to run to my wife and be like, yo, look, like she'd be like, yeah, that's cool. It's kind of nice to share this feeling with the community. So thank you guys. Appreciate it. That's a wicked feeling. I do promise you guys though, as I grow, I don't know if you guys notice this about me, but I constantly go to every comment and I give you guys a personalized comment to everything you put. I just want you guys to know especially that your time is just as important as mine. So if you have time to put in a sentence, a word, a letter, an emoji in my comment section, I will 1000% answer you back if I can. There has been some issues right now where YouTube is constantly canceling my messages. I don't know what's going on. Some people are losing it. But I've been doing my best to go back to you guys and continue just giving you back as much as you're giving me. because it's not just about me. I might be giving you content, but you guys are giving me yourselves, which is kind of making me continue this. So I just want to thank you guys for that 100%. Like it's been surreal getting to know a lot of you guys just through a quick comment section, right? Like I'm starting to understand people's nuances and stuff. So yeah, no, thank you so much, guys. 4K, sure. Here's the thing: if we get to 5K in January, guys, I'm gonna do a big giveaway. Thank you, Merx. I appreciate that. Thank you. And honestly, I really do care. I really do care about you guys a lot. Like it's not just about. Again, and you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys. Everybody can see my screen, right? I just want to show you guys what I make on YouTube real quick. Okay, so give me a sec here. Let me just show you guys the real truth behind this. Like, what does a YouTuber make on YouTube? So I'm gonna show you guys the behind the scenes. All right. So I'm gonna go to my channel. There's something called YouTube Studios. Let me know if you guys can see this. Okay, can you guys see this right now? Okay, so if you guys see this, my revenue per month is this, $419.24. That's what I make a month off YouTube. So, just so you guys know, yeah. So that's just want you. I'm showing you this right now because it is irrelevant money. It's literally nothing. It's chump change. So I'm just showing you guys this because a lot of people has the misconception that I'm making money off of YouTube. A lot of it, I'm not making a lot of money. So the content I bring you guys is strictly from the bottom of my heart because I care about the community. I want this game to grow. I want you guys to grow with the game and myself. And this is why it takes so much time to do these kind of things with you, because I actually love this community like more than any game I've ever played. And it's one of those communities where I think we all have the same goal at heart, right? Yeah, hey, money is money. You're absolutely right. But that's the thing, right? Time is money, right? Time is money. Like I make more than that in 2 days of work. Legit, I kid you not. So I could just sit back and be like, do whatever, right? And not worry about it. But it's just the content. I enjoy giving it to you guys, and I enjoy the fact that you guys give back, right? So anyways, no, my pleasure. I just wanted to let you guys know. So just so you know, no. That's in real life. I make that in probably 2 days. Maybe a little more. Yeah, money is money, but time is money, right? As a 37-year-old man, that is not something I needed to do, right? So, oh, really, swag? Whatever. Like mine's all personalized. So. Time doesn't exist. If time didn't exist, I would not be getting older. No, I know nobody takes it for granted. I appreciate you guys. I just want to show you guys what's going on, right? How do I get units to start with Jitsu and Ninja Tribes? Curly Head Med, you're probably a brand new player. That only happens in Chapter 1. Eventually, you have to actually get, yourself a character that gives chakra, and then you build it over time. Am I so okay, so here's the thing. I showed you guys that for a reason, right? And some of you guys are really young. Some of you guys are really young. And you guys are probably like, part-time jobs, whatever the case may be. A lot of people want to I'm doing great, Chris. Thank you. Later, Naruto. Appreciate it, bro. And yeah, that's the thing, Morty. You're absolutely right. Matt, you don't even have $1,000 to give me to finish my trilogy. No. The $400 a day is not. It's not a day. What you saw there it's 29 days. So it's 400 in YouTube years or YouTube language. I make $400 per month right now from YouTube per month. So if you do that, it's not a lot. What am I planning to do, bro? The next 2 releases, champ, is gonna be a while. I got a kid now. That's my release. Oh, so Palemon, so the behind the scenes stuff, bro, is all done through the membership program. That's all done through. So I do all my intros. I show my intros. I do everything. So all that behind the scenes stuff, guys, is all through my membership program. All right, Radiation. Have a good one, bro. Yeah. What you guys are seeing. Sorry, I think somebody misunderstood. I don't make 400 a day. I make 400 per month. Yeah, like that's what I was gonna say. So you can only imagine, um, you can only imagine what bigger YouTubers are making, right? Like that's I'm just showing you guys. Like it's not about the money. It's just about it's about giving you guys something back. So, anyways, all right, guys. So this has been it's 11:20 now. I've had like 3 hours of sleep. I'm gonna go 10 more minutes, guys. This has been probably the most personal and intimate live chat I've had so far. So I appreciate you guys for doing this. Zom, no, I don't, bro. I'm not playing Genshin. I don't have a smile like pain. I guess have different cultured parents. That kind of helps. That's a good start. So I want to thank you guys seriously for the last hour and a half that we've been doing this, or 2 hours that it's been. This has been the most intimate I've had with you guys, and it's been probably my best experience doing a live feed. Just remember that. Sorry, it's leaving me like my dad. I'm reading these while trying to make this comment here. Just remember that the content will come out daily. There's other YouTubers out as well, such as Classy and XB. There's Tiazint. There's Toes. There's other YouTubers out there that are also starting to do their journey in tribes. Shiny, for example, obviously is a big one. Join him, join Rokage, but there are smaller guys, so give them some love as well too. Palemon, do I play games like Street Fighter? Absolutely. Matt can tell you about that. I used to be a Street Fighter champ. I don't play any FPS games, guys. No first-person shooters, unfortunately. So, what's going on, Nick? Yo, good luck, Morty, on your exams, man. Have a good one. Have a good night. Do I have Twitch? No, I don't have Twitch. I actually don't. I just do all my stuff on YouTube. I don't want to cross-channel because, again, it's just too time-consuming. I'm actually not aware of... Kishimoto hasn't... Oh, okay. I mean, it's different kind of writing, though, right? Have I seen the Boruto anime? I have the anime, yeah. I haven't read the manga, though. Thank you, Pi. I appreciate you, bro. Yes, Matt is better than me at Street Fighter now. I can admit that. I have stopped playing. Yeah, I'm 37, bro. I'm 37. I posted my book up there, Elvin. If you want to see a picture of me, you click on that link. You'll go to the author section. You can actually go ahead and take a look. Yeah, Shining Pain collab will happen for sure. Thank you, Nick. I appreciate it. So Dimitri, if you have Itachi, focus on the middle. Awakening Orb, Scroll and Talismans. Only focus on the middle if you have Itachi and pump it into Itachi. If you don't have Itachi, focus on getting Sasuke Hebi, SR. And guys, for anyone who's new, save 125 weapon fragments. Do not use those. You need his LB2. Will I go full-time in YouTube? No, I'll never go full-time on YouTube. My career has a pension, and I have a family that I have to take care of. Yeah, no. Plus, my wife would kill me if I ever went full-time. So, no, this is a hobby, guys, more than anything. Casual gamers, have I ever thought about doing a guide? So here's a funny question, casual gamer. Your question there. I would do it the same way, and the reason why I would do it the same way is I would take a trash team, put them into the last floor, have them build the tribe gauge up, make the opponent use the tribe gauge, and go back in with a full tribe gauge. So it's really irrelevant. So that's casual gamers thing. So bring in a trash team, bro. That's the best way to do it. Jonas, no, I'm not in my 20s, bro. I'm 30. I'm 37. So that's what I was gonna say to you, Seven Swag. Like, what do I think of his writing? I think it's interesting. I think he's doing a lot of Game of Thrones style shit where he's killing a lot of major characters off. If Naruto dies, do we riot? Absolutely, man. I don't know. Like, Naruto is the first anime main character that I care about. I don't care about... that's not true, actually. I do care about the full Alchemist Metal Brothers as well, too. But yeah, like, most of the characters I don't care about. But Naruto specifically is one of the only main characters I've ever cared about. Is the SR Boruto good? Yes, he is. He's fantastic. Good nuker. If you're a brand new player mobile, though, you can probably bypass him by getting one of the newer power creep characters, but he is a really good character. All right, guys, 5 more minutes, 11:30, and then I got to go. I got to get some sleep myself. I got a kid who's going to wake me up around 5 o'clock in the morning, and I got work. But 5 more minutes, guys. Any questions that are not too personal, I am here to answer. And again, I want to thank you guys so much for taking the time to jump in here, thanking me and congratulating me for the 3K. That means the world to me to be able to celebrate that with you guys here. Who do I think will be the anniversary unit? If it's not going to be Minato and Rin, it might be Minato and Kushina, or it might be if we don't get Hashirama and Madara, it might be them. Chris, so Kakashi, I have a video up already on my Abyss. You can watch him. He's doing really low damage, but amazing support. So great support unit for Kakashi for T units. You missed the beginning. I kind of went through over all this, but that's okay. The new Obito is really, really, really hard hitting, especially for a unit for events. Not very good for PvP, but will destroy events. My Discord link, guys, specifically is through the membership program. So when you, yeah, there you go. Phantom will answer all that stuff, guys, for you. Roy Mustang is amazing. I love Roy Mustang. To be honest, though, so that's a hard one. I kind of like I like Pride from the Brotherhood series. One of the villains. I really liked him. It was the general guy. I forgot his name, though. Oh, it might be related to Deep. I doubt it, though. Do I think we'll ever see R units? Efrain Gomez. Yeah, I think we will. I think we're going to see the R units come from the Boruto saga. So I think the classmates might be the brand new R units, but they haven't crossed into the Boruto completely yet. So yes, they will 100%, in my opinion at least, bring in the classmates as R units. Yeah, see, you like Greed, I like Pride. So Vince, to get Itachi to 4 stars, depending which Itachi. You're talking about the criminal Itachi, or are you talking about the old Akatsuki Itachi? What is my favorite fruit or food? Food, that's a hard one. Fruit is mango. Food is just, I think it's sushi. I think maybe sushi, but I'm a vegetarian, so I eat like vegetarian style sushi. And also, I fucking love pizza. Excuse my language. Shouldn't have said that. Criminal Itachi, yes, 1000% get Criminal Itachi up. If you're brand new player events, that SR Heavy event that you have going on right now, don't get SR Heavy. Focus on the middle only, the Awakening Orbs, the Scrolls, and the Talismans, and feed it all into Itachi. Yeah, Michael, I understand what you're saying on that, man. That is a big problem, obviously. I was telling a lot of folks they should have a content as well on the side for us, like a raid of some sort that we can all do as high-level players outside of just the events. I'm hoping they eventually add that, but this game is still fairly new, right? They keep adding, like ATB, for example, was a good thing they added. I'm hoping they continue adding new stuff. Pineapple on pizza or no? Oh, no, are you coming in with that kind of question, huh? I actually don't mind pineapple. Yep, I watch Hunter x Hunter, for sure. Yep. Samurai Champloo was another one. I love Hunter x Hunter. I love Bleach. I'm a huge fan of Bleach. Massive fan of Bleach, actually. Love the Gotai, the captains. Yo, AJ, what's going on, bro? You're like literally 1 minute before I leave. You're like joining in. Yeah, yeah. The ATB time slots kill everybody. Yeah, we're probably gonna get an SR Mitsuki. It's a good question, Phantom. Always cereal, man. Nick, always cereal first, man. I never do milk first. That's crazy talk. That's crazy talk. All right, guys. This has been amazing. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it, guys. Again, much love to the community. Much love to the subscribers and the members. Everybody that joined that's brand new, welcome to Tribes. Welcome to my channel. You guys have a wonderful night. I'm sounding exhausted, probably like I've been drinking or just not sleeping because I haven't been sleeping. Enjoy the rest of your night, everybody. This will be on YouTube if you want to rewatch it again. Had a great time. Thanks again, everyone. Have a good night. Thanks again for the 3K. Absolutely. Good night, guys.